Hello and welcome to Culturally Different.
But then I was looking at like
A lot of things that I didn't share before. Every year he carries her. I have not made videos in a while, so I decided to show you just the highlights of the previous year. In July, John organized Highland Games for the family. Here are some of the moments of it. I have a little helper doing voiceover.
So you were going to do the finish at the end of the hill? Yeah, but then I was looking at like how narrow it is. You got people coming up, going down, and it's uneven.
Oh yeah,
Probably a good call. So
we had some games
like
which are physical and outside. It's fighting, archery, stone throwing, some of the original, some of the creative, and then we had something inside for girls or for quiet time. We made some flower crowns, braids. We had a lot of great food and entertainment. And that's what the event is all about as well. Not just games, but spending time together with family. John got some gooseberries. It's my favorite berry. And planted them here. 2 bushes. One will be purple, the other one will be green. We'll see how they're doing this year. The garden was doing just fine, even though I didn't put as much effort as I should have into it. End of May, we already had first eggs from our quail. As for other animals, we, as always, had lots of deer, which in our city now, they started to control the population because it just spread too much. And of course, some birds in our garage. They just add so much coziness to it. Summer, as always, mostly going to playgrounds now with 2 kids. We attended a hot air balloon festival. It was the first time we saw hot air balloons, and our daughter was ecstatic. She wanted to see them for a very long time. And finally we went. Then we had a short trip to see our friends in Colorado. There is a video that you can check out about it. And back home we did apple picking like always. Our son is very interested in playing the piano. Here is some of the footage of him playing and enjoying it. In September, on a whim, I decided to start my Etsy shop. And then end of September, I already got my first order. Inside is this beautiful Celtic dress. I'm really hoping that this won't be just one order and nobody will ever order from me. Hopefully people will like it and more people will need either Celtic dress or other dresses that I make. I like to make things to order, which means that I can't guess what size people will want, and without guessing I can just make exactly the size that a customer will want. So this is linen, already pre-washed, pretty soft fabric, kind of thick, and this will be the second fabric. I was thinking about taking the same one, but again, my problem with sewing, I don't like making the same thing over and over again, except it's unless it's the same pattern. This is what I'm making. This will be more like an Irish theme, I think, green, and it'll be pretty much the same pattern that I actually have to make because I always eyeball everything. This is how I make things. It works out, but this is something that I'm going to make very often, I guess, so I have to adjust it and make a pattern. So this is going to be the cover. Again, it's flannel. right now I have to work on my Christmas dresses so I can put them for people to order and to create interest before Christmas, because Christmas season is starting any day now. So this is what I'm going to work on. I made a Facebook group for my sewing, for my dresses. It's Lavender Mama Clothing on Facebook if you want to find out. Then after one craft show I decided to start Etsy just to see. Long story short, 3 weeks into Etsy, this is what I have. I think it's a pretty good result. I hope it will continue, but it will not make me crazy trying to do everything at the same time, because I still have 2 kids, they're still small, I have house, I have homemade food that I make from scratch, a garden that is kind of dying already anyway, but because it's fall. Now trying to do Etsy too. Again, it seems a lot, but I'll try to combine everything and I'll try to do everything at the same time. Maybe learn from this experience that I can't do that, but at the same time I'm very, very excited because I like what I'm doing and I want more and more people to enjoy personalized dresses, kind of vintage, cottagecore and retro, and definitely like making this Celtic dress that I'm hoping to make more, especially if there is more interest. I make my own clothes, I make clothes for several of my friends and their kids, and now I'm selling kid dresses. I can pretty much make anything I already made. If you are interested in some specific type, for example, you saw a dress somewhere and you don't know where to buy it, I can replicate it, or at least I can try. I work with natural materials, which are cottons, different types of cottons, linen, also natural materials for buttons. I usually use wood or coconut shell. So yes, here are the news in this several months that we didn't record any video, or at least nothing fresh. We still have a lot of kitchen talks that every time we have it, well, not necessarily in a kitchen, in a car going somewhere, always feel like, oh, we have to record this because it's so culturally different. It's so much about the differences in mentality, understanding of things, upbringing, because we're from different cultures and different countries. But yeah, it basically is a little cumbersome sometimes to just start recording. It's not as easy as it seems, especially with the 2 kids, and the younger being as noisy as the older. Hopefully sometime in the future these videos will be coming more and more regularly, so stay tuned. And when the weather got colder, of course we spent more time indoors, have cozy evenings with homemade food and board games that John created. And then we didn't notice how it was December all over again, and John's birthday, Christmas, and then just yesterday our son's birthday.
Good job. Good job, buddy.
Андрюша. Это 1 циферка, потому что тебе 1 годик. November and December were very busy with lots of orders from Etsy and Facebook group, so I just spent weeks and weeks just sewing. It was a lot of work, but I improved a lot in this period of time.
Хочу посмотреть видео. Я скучаю, когда я понимаю, это ты, это я.
Thank you for watching us. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, anything you really want to hear from us as an international couple or as a Russian and an American talk about, please comment down below. And have a great day, have a great rest of the week, and the weekend. Bye!